Okay, 1 hour is not the same as 1 hour. Got it? Yes, 1 hour may be actually worth 2 hours. Let me explain. First, a world in which you are perfectly productive just doesn't exist. Sorry. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it's true. With that said, it's in your best interest to use certain hours of the day wisely. Have you ever found yourself in a situation that you couldn't do anything throughout the entire day, and then the night comes, time to nighty-night, and you feel like you can take on the entire world. You're ready to work, you're ready to do everything in the entire universe. Or maybe you're the other type of person that you wake up in the morning and you're ready to take on the world. You're a productivity machine, and noon hits and you become a sloth. You're just bleh. People have different productive hours, and I'm sure you've heard that somewhere before. But today I'm going to introduce you to some more nuanced ideas. First, you need to know that there are 2 peaks of productivity in your day. Not just one. We usually like to think that's just one, but there are 2. One is for the analytical work, and the other one is for the creative work. They happen in different moments. And keep imagining yourself in your body in the analytical moment, but then you're trying to get creative work done. And then you are in your creative mindset and you're trying to get analytical work done. Even if you were working at your productivity peaks, you would be making a very bad use of those peaks and you would feel unproductive. The book When by Daniel H. Pink proposed the following experiment, which you're going to do. Here's the exercise. You're going to track 3 variables for a week every 90 minutes. You're going to ask yourself 3 questions. Question 1, what is my mental alertness? Question 2, what is my physical alertness? And number 3, what am I doing? So really what you're trying to do is trying to figure out whether your mind is awake or whether your body feels awake and what you're doing. Okay, so say it's 9 a.m. and you are reading a book and you feel highly alert, but your body is still kind of, you're just kind of... This happens to me in the morning, for example. I cannot hit leg day in the morning at all. But, I can read a book, I can do math, I can do economics in the morning, I can do work. And then for question 1 and question 2, you're going to rank them from 0 to 10, okay? So if your mental alertness is a 7 and your physical alertness is a 3, well, write them down. I remember when I did this, I used 2 different methods. This is 4. Anyway, 2 different methods. I would keep them on my phone throughout the day because I would set an alarm every 90 minutes. My phone would vibrate. What am I doing? And I would write it down. And then later in the day, I would put them on a spreadsheet. And yes, in a spreadsheet, you're going to need, by the time this is all over, you're going to need all that data in one place that we can put a graph and you can kind of see, or you can look them all at once and be like, oh, okay, I get it. And now 1 week later, yes, you're going to do this for a week. Okay, this is extremely important. So do it for a week. You're going to notice that you had 2 peaks and 1 trough. Yes, you have that dip. You're going to have that moment that you're like, whoop. Happens. Everyone's like that. You just got to figure out where your is. Okay. And if you take this seriously and you track this stuff for a week, you're going to understand yourself, your body, your mind a lot better than you did before. And it can really, really, really dramatically change your life. Because again, why would you be trying to do analytical work during your dip, your trough, when you're not able to do anything? So it's a double win because 1, you're going to know when that hour is really a golden hour for you, but also when, it's that moment that you can't really do anything. You just allow yourself to rest. And then what you do with that is you take this data that you created about yourself and you start scheduling and planning your day around that. Obviously, some of us are going to have more leeway with that than others. For example, if you work a full-time job, well, you're still structured for those 8 to 10 hours, but now you can try focusing on different things throughout the day. If you work with something independently and if you're a student and your classes can be all over the place, well, now you can start scheduling and building your schedule around those productive hours. The next thing I want to talk to you about is the ultradian rhythm. Huh? Yes, ultradian rhythm. Here's a picture of it. The ultradian rhythm is a cycle that everybody has between productivity and stress. In this graph, you can see that you have about 90 to 120 minutes of productivity. When you first start working on a task or studying, for example, you have energy and you're ready to work. But as you continue to work, you're eventually going to hit a peak or the flow state. And then from then on, your energy starts to wear off. And that's where your stress levels start to rise. And that's when continuing to work without a break will take you from the exciting flow state to I don't understand why this has to be so difficult and why am I even doing this in the first place, mindset. And then the trick is that you need those 20 minutes or so to rest. And that's when the Pomodoro technique that you're going to see later on starts to make a lot more sense. You're going to start tying things together, because even with the Pomodoro technique, again, you're going to see later, you're going to need longer breaks after many sessions. So in short, start tracking your week. Once you're done watching this video, or once you're done watching the videos for today, start tracking it. Once you're done with it, you're going to start planning your days around this schedule that you created for yourself, that you realize that you already have, but you just hadn't realized. And also, please don't remember to, take breaks. The ultradian rhythm is a real thing, so don't ignore it.